Hi, it's Dr. Johan here again. Congratulations that you've got this far on the online course, and I welcome you to Module 5 and it's lesson number 2. So for those of you that have kept up and that you're with me now, I'd like to just mention a few things that I feel from my point of view that is important. You know, currently around the world, we are all experiencing the COVID-19, the pandemic, loss of loved ones. We've all hearing about friends that have lost their loved ones. And what has happened here is this pandemic has taken us to a place within ourselves that we sometimes as human beings don't really like, or we've been so busy with our lives that we've never really had the opportunity to be put into a position where we have to look inwards. We have to look within ourselves. And sometimes, and many people, because of this, don't really like what they're seeing about themselves. So it's with that in mind and a few other reasons, which we'll cover in a minute, that this course was produced, so that people can find that light inside. They can find that love, the joy that is within, that we don't really have time for, especially if you have a full-time job, full-time mom, or you're just so busy that you don't get time to actually self-reflect on who you really are. And that's why we ask these questions. Who am I? Where am I going? What is my purpose? If you recall, right at the beginning of this online course, that's what I said that would come out. Now, COVID, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, has really forced people as human beings to look. And sadly, I've come across marriages that have broken up because of COVID, because for the first time, two individuals who had fallen in love are now spending all this time together with no outside influence, no distraction, only to find out that their inner light that has been dimmed by the other partner. So we find that all this is happening, and we need, as humans, we need some faith. We need something to hold on to, something to believe in. And this is why spirituality is booming, blossoming, whichever way you want to look at it, because we all have that question. Isn't there more to life? Am I not entitled to more? Well, the answer to both those questions is yes, you are entitled to more. All you've got to do is put in a little bit of effort, and you'll find out just how much you are entitled to. I believe, and purely this is my opinion, that I believe that the spiritual world has actually waited for this opportunity to happen around the world, so that they can have us where they literally want us, where we must listen very carefully. You know, I've seen many of my students and friends and family have been doing the same job, the same work for the last 20 years. And since this pandemic has hit us, they've realized they don't actually love what they're doing and what they really would like to do. And they're going out and they're doing this. So COVID, although it's had a huge negative effect on the economies around the world, countries around the world, the loss of loved ones, it is also, if you look at it another way, has turned negatives into positives. And I'm talking about positives within us. It has taught us to understand time. Time is such an important factor, especially when it comes to spirituality. And that is to enjoy each day as you receive the privilege of having that day, and understanding that we are spiritual beings just having a human experience. And many of us, or many people, are not really enjoying that human experience until we learn to understand how to adapt our spiritual being to this human experience. And this course is what it's all about. It's to teach your body and your soul to become one, to become the spiritual human being that you need to be to cope. Because I get a funny feeling that with COVID going on the way it's going, we got so many more lessons to learn. And the only way to learn them is to actually take that time with our loved ones and prepare ourselves as spiritual human beings to become one with one another. And I would really like to take this opportunity to suggest that even if you've enrolled on this course by yourself, maybe bring your partner in with you. Share this course, this learning, understanding of the spiritual journey. And you will find that as you gain momentum on it, you will see life, as they say, through different eyes. You won't see it through your own physical eyes. You will see life through spiritual eyes. And then you'll see the beauty, the abundance of beauty, the abundance of opportunities in business, because the lights will go on and you will see opportunities you never knew existed. That creative side of yours, the artist within you, bring it out. Let that lion out and tame it. And you will find that your life will unfold beautifully. This COVID has really done some damage to our souls, and you really need to take time to rebuild your soul and become the being you want. So until the next time, until we wrap things up, please take time and listen to this recording, even if you need to do it 3 or 4 times, but really ask yourself, are you in love with yourself? Are you in love with what you do? Are you in love with whatever it is around you? And if you're not, be honest enough, because that's what spirituality is about. It's about being honest, not judging, but being honest and changing whatever it is that you're not loving at the moment. Because remember, time is of the essence, and it is the time that we need to keep our eye on, not the negative things. Time is the enemy of all. And I ask you, and I plead with you, please, once you've done this course, look at changing whatever it is you don't love, whatever it is you don't like. And no matter how painful that may turn out to be, remember, you only have this chance, because when you come back again, you will not remember this one. And I thank you for your time, and I look forward to wrapping it all up for you as we go forward on this course. Thank you.